Hello everybody, MD Polo here at the range at my home away from home at Shoot Point Blank in Carmel, Indiana. And we're going to be taking the first shots today with a HK VP9, but this time is the VP9 Match. Not too long ago we did a video on the VP9 long slide, and today is the VP9 Match. So it's always a good day at the range when you got an HK. It comes with 20 round mags, so capacity 20 plus 1, and it comes with 3 of them. 20 round mag. Pretty darn cool. And today we're shooting MagTech. It's a little snappier than I like to use, but that's what's available, and that's 115 grain. Loaded up the mag to the full capacity. Got a target downrange about 7 yards out. Let's see how we do. Feel myself riding the slide release. Through that one. Got a slide lock. We're empty. Paddle release, of course. O-ring at the front. Very nice. Very smooth. And let's turn you around. It might be a little bumpy, so let's turn you around. And pretty good. Like I said, 7 yards out. Not bad. 20 rounds through that one. It looks like I put 2 through there, but everything else pretty cool. Hey guys, a couple more shots here with the HK VP9 Match. Nice. 20 round mags. Shooting the MagTech, and I'm gonna go for the top left. Oh my goodness, that was a flinch. And that's staying in the video. Wow. Still trying to get over that one. And we are empty. Slide locked open. Paddle release. And here you go. HK VP9 Match. Really like this. Alright, I said this before, this time let's dive into this. But before we do that, let's take a look at the target. And this one was from the previous video, previous mag. And here we go. 20 rounds right here. Very nice, 7 yards out. No. Happy with that. Review coming next. Hello everybody, MD Polo here. Thank you for joining me. Today we're going to be taking a look at another HK. And not too long ago I posted a video where we looked at the HK VP9 long slide. Today we're going to up it up a notch and we're going to take a look at the HK VP9 Match. Yeah, this is pretty cool. So I want to tell you a little bit about this up front. First of all, this is not mine. It belongs to my friend Karl. And Karl and I go shooting together at Shoot Point Blank in Carmel, Indiana, both of our home away from home. And he was kind enough to lend me this pistol to shoot around and to make a video for you. So thank you very much, Karl. The next thing I want to say, and regrettably I have to do it, is for YouTube. This pistol is 100% stock as it came from the manufacturer. Nothing has been done. It's a pistol that all these accessories and anything you see on it, although scary as they may be, it is 100% factory stock. It was also filmed in a professional environment, safe. Children were not involved. This is not geared for children in any way. No 3D printing was used for this video. So it should really be advertiser friendly. So now that we have to get that out of the way, let's get back to the pistol. It's a 9mm striker fired, like all the HK VP9s that I've shown in the channel. Comes with a 5.51-inch barrel, which is polygonal. It is cold hammer forged and cannon grade. So HK barrels are just famous for how good they are. It is a long pistol, like I said, is geared for competition. And it's coming in at 8.78 inches long. The height of it, without the mag in it, it's coming in at 6.5 inches. The trigger pull is coming in at 5.4 pounds, although it felt lighter. I haven't put it on the gauge yet, but it felt lighter. It felt more like 5 pounds to me. Now, the nice thing about it also is that it comes with 4 metal mags. And not only are there 4 metal mags, there are 4 20-round metal mags from HK. Just wonderful quality. You can see here, made in Germany. A lot of manufacturers today, if you're lucky, you get 3, some of them 2, and I've seen several that come with 1. 4 20-round metal mags. Not only that, this is what you get in the box. You also get an extra recoil spring and guide rod that is a different weight from the one that is installed in the pistol. So for competition, if you want to play around with your springs, with your recoil spring, you can do that as well. It comes with the back straps that you can change to fit it to your hand, and also with the side panels, as all HK VP9s do. So let me put this away, the box away, and we'll dive into the pistol, so stand by, please. And we're back. The only reason I have the mags on the table right now is just because I think that's so cool. 4 20-round mags. So let's check. The pistol has been on safety checked already, but it's always good to check. And let's start at the top. So you can see, of course, this is all stainless slide, typical HK slide. But you can see it's a big slide. It's a big gun for competition. As I said earlier, it's 8.78 inches long. It does have the lightning cuts all the way around to reduce the weight of the slide. The barrel is not ported. It's simply a treatment that is done by the factory for the slide. Nothing's been done to the barrel itself. The sights, they're dovetailed at the front. And as you can see, they are luminescent sights, photoluminescent sights. They are not glow in the dark, I mean, tritium. And actually, let me try something. I've never done this before, but now they've been charged with light. If I turn off the lights here in the studio, let's see what they do. There we go. Bear with me a second. So that gives you an idea. After you charge them with lights, this is what they look like. That's actually working out pretty well. I'm not sure how long they will last, but at least a few hours. On other HKs that I have, I've charged them at night, and next morning they're still a bit on the bright side. Turn the lights on back on for you. And we're back at it. And let me get the mags out of the way as well. So photoluminescent sights, but if you wanted to replace them, I'm sure you can. And it is the Optics Ready model. So there you go, just remove this cover plate and you can install the optic of your choice. Now, HK is following suit with other manufacturers, and I think it's something I don't like. You don't get any plates. If you're in a situation where you want to get the pistol, go to a match, install your red dot to go to a match, well, you can't, because it doesn't have the plates. You have to order the plates. Staying with the slide, you got very nice, well, you got very nice serrations, slide serrations, front and back. They're very useful. And on the front, because of the lightning cuts, they also wrap around the slide. So you get nice traction on the top of the slide for you guys that like to do the press checks. On the back, you still have the cocking ears back here. Some people like them, some people don't. I actually tend to like them. They are removable if you choose. If you don't like them, you would like to remove them, you just have to remove the sight and they come off. Towards the back, you do have a indicator to show you whether the striker is cocked or not. You can see there the red, that means the striker is cocked. When you pull the trigger, you can see that it disappears. That is not an indication whether there's a round in the chamber or not. It's simply to indicate that the striker is cocked and ready to fire. You can see the cocking ears right here. They've never gotten in the way of the other HKs that I own, so no problems there whatsoever. I really wish they would put in just give you a set of plates, even if it's for the most popular optics. Having to wait of it is just ridiculous. Your controls are typical of VP9s. You do, moving down to the frame, you do have the controls here, the takedown lever, you do have your slide stop, slide release, whatever you want to call it, and a full 4-slot Picatinny rail up here. You got plenty of room to put the light of your choice. The one problem that I have, and it's not the problem with a pistol, it's me. The way I grip the gun and the size of my hand as a true medium, when I do my thumbs forward grip on all HKs, I end up hitting right on the slide stop, slide release lever right here. So I do have an issue with HKs not locking back on me when on the last round, because I'm riding this. So it's me. I can try to train myself and go thumb over thumb like this and stay away from that control, but I just don't. Moving down here to the mag, the trigger guard, it's pretty wide. You got plenty of room. You got big hands. You got big thumbs to keep up, big fingers. You got plenty of room here. It's been safety checked many times, but you got a bit of texture at the front of it, and it's a big arch. There are some people that still like to put their index finger up here, so it kind of cradles your finger very nicely. One of the things they did remove, and they did it a couple of models ago, I'm not sure which way the light's going to catch it better, probably that way. You see now that there's an indentation right underneath the trigger shoe here on the trigger guard. So there used to be a bump in there, and a lot of people complained about that bump, so now that bump is gone. And for me, when you're dry firing, my finger still rubs against that channel. But what's interesting, that groove that is in there, my finger rubs against that, and it's a little bit uncomfortable. Now, what's interesting is that I only feel that when I am dry firing. If I'm at home doing dry fire practice, that's when I feel it rubbing right there. When I took it to the range, it was not an issue whatsoever. So I'm not going to ding it for that because it's at the range there was no issue whatsoever. Moving further down, there you got the grip. Of course, it's a polymer grip. And typical HK, some people call it, I believe, was the Batman grip. I don't know who coined that quote, but it's a very nice grip, very ergonomical. The ergonomics are very good, very slight finger grooves. And you got texture in the front, texture in the back. The back panels are replaceable, different sizes, so you can change the angle of this hump here. But also, once you remove this pin, pull it and slide it back down like this, that you can replace the side panels as well for a bigger palm swell and really customize this grip to your heart's content. You got a little bit of a magwell done here, but not much. And moving back up here to the trigger guard, I neglected to show you, the mag release works fantastically well, but it is the button, the paddle release on the trigger guard. So you're here, let this look, so, and it works very well. Just shoots those 20 round mags right out of there, even upside down with the weight of the base plate. It still knocks them out very, very nicely. Like I said, the trigger is coming in at 5.4 pounds. And this one felt a little lighter than that. I'm gonna say around 5 pounds. It's not the smoothest trigger that I felt from HK, and perhaps it's because it hasn't been shot very much. But you come here, here's your take up, you hit your wall right there, and then it's an instant break, no creep whatsoever. And then on the reset, a little bit of travel, there's your reset, very audible and very tactile. You pull back instantly on the wall, and a clean, crisp break. Very nice trigger, and at the range, it was wonderful. No problems whatsoever. From all the HK VP9s that I've tried, this particular sample is the best one that I've tried. Also, I wanted to show you, I neglected to show you, you can see here that the extractor also serves as a loaded chamber indicator. Earlier I said that back here, when it's charged in red, is not an indication that there's a round in the chamber. It's just that the striker is cocked and ready to fire. Well, here you do have a visual of whether you have a round in the chamber. You can see a little bit of the red. When you have a round in the chamber, you will see more of the red, and you will see a little, it's a little ledge is created here, so you can actually feel it with your finger and you can see it. So you got ambi controls here, so they're fully ambi on both sides. You can release or lock the slide on both sides. And you got your trigger dingies here, your safety for your trigger. So if you do not depress that safety, it's not gonna go. Doesn't matter how hard you try. And then your paddles, you can either do it with your middle finger, you can break your, I really like the way this works. Let you walk around it a little bit more, let the focus catch up. The shooting impressions, I really liked it. I think I've already said this, but I really like the shooting impressions. The recoil, the felt recoil was very manageable. I was very accurate with it, even for my first time with it. And if I spend some time on the range, I could think I can get pretty seriously good with this. Gosh, what else? I think that's all I have for you today. It's just a quick first impressions. And again, thank you, Karl, for this pistol, for letting me borrow your HK VP9 Match. And I look forward to your comments. Have you had the opportunity to shoot one? Based on, and also what's based on what's available in the market today, is this something that you would consider for competition? Comes pretty well armed with mags and smooth shooter, striker fired. I would like to know what your comments, what your thoughts are on the HK VP9 Match. As always, please remember that I upload videos every Friday morning, and when I can on Wednesday mornings as well. I'm very active on Instagram, and there you can see what's coming down the pipeline way before it hits YouTube, so I would appreciate a follow there. Please remember that our country needs us all more than ever, and you need to get involved, because the people that seek to change our country are definitely involved in making those changes. Please pray for our country, and until the next time, God bless.